Angry guy here, and women are in despair as passport bros leave. Women are in despair as passport bros leave. Let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Some clips here of that, many of them.
300,000.
$500,000. Ideally, my husband needs to be making like 650,000.
It's delusional.
And that's the problem. That's the problem. So, yes, it is a problem with what you want and the way you want it.
It's embarrassing at best. Okay? Other races of women don't deal with this level of, I'm just gonna say it, zest. This is mostly for the Black community. I know I have some people that are white here, and like, I love you guys. I want to kiss my butt. Everyone equally, but this is important for people of color. Wanting a man to provide is and should not be taboo.
It's just like with the woman that we just played, right? Where that guy could have been black, right? He doesn't want to be robbed. Same difference. It's just the situation here. She's trying to say, oh, all black guys want to be a provider. Far from the truth. They want to provide. Now, women wanting guys to provide the excess amount and provide Gucci bags and Louis bags, guys are not hearing it.
Facts.
I'm not sure. You didn't state what you want. So how can anyone know?
You know, when I made a live the other day, and there were people on the panel, and there were men saying, well, you know, in the modern age, everyone works. Okay, yeah, men and women work in the modern age, and we understand that. You know, the times aren't the same as the 1950s. However, if both parties in a household are married and they live together, why do we think that the man should not be providing? They tend to be, you know, the kings without kingdoms. I love to call them that. So how can you be a king and not have the desire to provide? I've never, even in Disney movies, I have never seen a king that was substandard. I've never seen a king not provide.
As I already explained, you may be looking for a man with extra, but if a man is only making 50, 60, 70,000, even 80, right? Depending on the state, it's not easy. The world is getting worse. Guys need help now. And guys, I'm not sure the guys you're dealing with, but most guys aren't going to say, hey, 50-50. They'll say, pay something, pay some bills. Depending on the situation. If you're out here where I am now, no, guys need to do that. But back in the States, depending on the state, New York, you know, Florida, Miami, Florida to be specific, California, it's going to be very expensive. But let's go on.
For all the men out there that go on those male group trips to the Dominican Republic, I'm going to just let y'all know right now, I know exactly what goes on in those trips. I have male friends and they tell me everything. I know exactly what goes on them trips.
Yeah. So what?
What do we care? Guys are not even trying to hide it. It's all over the internet, actually.
Facts.
Right? I've never done that. I've never went on trips like that. I did it for love. You have a lot of guys that do that too. But guys aren't saying, oh, because women been going on trips to Jamaica for years. They've been going to Africa for years. They've been going to all these different places, all these different excursions, having these girls trips, and guys weren't allowing it. Now, when a girl goes on a girls trip, the guys are breaking up and they're trying to leave right away. Because guys are not dumb. Guys have woken up. So, yeah, we don't care. We can care less if you know what's going on. It's a lot different than when guys are back home. And if guys are looking to go even get some, the difference is night and day. I'm not okaying it, but who cares what you know?
Emotional, damn it.
Y'all got y'all teacups? Me, I'm munching on popcorn. But this is what's going down. This passport bro has gone viral after he posted a video on social media begging for his subscribers, his supporters to cash app him money because he's technically stranded in the Dominican.
Yeah, and this right here, you know, it's funny. I can't even bash her for putting it down. You know, this is what it is, right? Woman is sitting around pondering and waiting. We're waiting for guys to fail. They are. That's like if something happened to me tomorrow, it'll be front page news all over TikTok. It'll be everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, right? Because people are waiting for that. Not even just women, guys too. So, but this right here, straight up Pookie syndrome, right? Who would go to another country and say, I've never spoken on this, by the way, but who would go to another country on borrowed money, right? And that's what he's doing. He went over there and made a live, say, hey guys, can I get some money? And it's like, no, people are not hearing that. People are not trying to help you. People are not trying to give a grown man money. You know, when you leave, when your back is against the wall, you got to fight your way out. And that's just what it is. So make sure you're prepared. And make sure you do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Now, guys, and as you know, these women, as I showed you, you know, I told you already. If you're making $50,000, $60,000 a year, 70,000, you are not even a plan. You're not even a plan. You're not even a plan C guy. You're a plan D guy. Okay. Anything less than $100,000 a year, you are a plan. You are a plan D guy. I'm just really letting you know how it is. Anything less than $100,000 a year, you are a plan D guy. Okay. $100,000 a year, that's a come up. Anything less than that, that's a plan D guy. That's plan desperate. Plan C is plan come up. Plan B is plan build up. Because you're gonna build her, she's gonna build her life off you. Okay? Plan A, those are the LeBron Jameses of the world. Those are the Shaquille O'Neals of the world. Those are the Larry Pages of the world. Those are the Elon Musk of the world. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of women who think that they are too good for Elon Musk as well. I'm just going to be honest with you. There are a lot of women who think that they are too good for billionaires. There are some women out there who will say, I have dated a billionaire. There are a number of women who have dated millionaires, multimillionaires, men with lots of money, and they have broken up with these men because they said that these men had standards that they were not willing to live with. I literally read an article where a woman, she would go on dates, and these guys would pay to spend tons of money on her, and she would break up with them. She dated many millionaires, and she could not settle on a millionaire because she was also, at the same time, she was doing the whole boss babe thing, right? Right? Hey, I'm going to be live streaming on kick.com in the future. Link in the description. Follow me there. Thanks for watching. Yeah, guys, she was doing the whole boss babe thing, and while dating millionaires, and she basically said that they were not meeting. They had standards that she wasn't going to meet. They were demanding. They wanted certain things a certain way, and she wasn't having it. And she would date one millionaire, and she'd have him buy her things. And this is like a woman, I think, in her 30s. And she, a lot of these guys were in their 50s, and she would like, oh, I'm gonna take this credit card and buy a purse or something, or they would spend $10,000 so that she could fly first class. And ultimately, she said that, Joel, okay, so she's gonna have to hurry up and become a millionaire herself so that she could afford this for herself. But she talked about how wonderful it was, how great the intimacy was with these guys, but she wasn't gonna have it. She was not going to live with the structures, the rules of any dude. And it's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. There are women who've dated men worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and they've broken off the relationship because they believe that there was something better out there for them. You think I'm joking? Shaquille O'Neal This is what I heard. Got cheated on. Shaquille O'Neal got cheated on. Shaq got cheated on. One of the greatest NBA players of all time. A guy that's worth, I think, over more than $500 million. He's a very nice guy. He's legendary. He's known for it. His wife, his girlfriend, she cheated on him, and he takes it. He takes it in strides, and he's still very kind and humble. But she cheated on him. That's what I heard. She cheated on him. You can't. It doesn't. He's in the top. Shaquille O'Neal is in the top 10, maybe in the top 5. He's definitely in the top 10 greatest basketball players of all time. When you think of the NBA, you think of Shaquille. You think of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal. When you think of the greatest basketball players of all time, for millennials and probably Gen Xers, more than likely you think Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal is worth something like more than $500 million now, I believe. All right? And it was not enough. He was not enough for her. I want y'all to consider that. All right? This is what so you have to understand that it's pretty much done in Western society. There's no reconciliation. You've got these women out here saying that they want these men making these ridiculous amounts of money, and they're just coming up with numbers off the top of their heads, and they're saying that these men won't live up to their standards. What? And they're like, oh, I could do it myself. I could be a boss babe. But then a lot of these women who went out there and tried to do it, their businesses failed. They thought they were going to become millionaires and billionaires, and they don't realize something like 80% of all businesses fail. It's a crazy number. Most businesses fail during their first year. And a lot of people lose tons of money during that first year trying to launch their business. And somehow all these women thought they were going to go and become boss babes and do what men could not do. And women are risk adverse as well. It's crazy, guys. By the way, if you're enjoying this content, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to never miss another video again, and like the video because it tells YouTube you like my content, you want to see more of it, and they'll show you more. Guys, women are in despair as password bros leave. You could see it. And even though they're in despair, they're basically trying to hide it. They're trying to use their pride because they will never let go of their pride. They will never compromise on their pride, no matter how bad things get. And trust me, it's going to get bad in this global economy. It's going to get bad. Things, just like how, things kind of happen. History repeats itself. History repeats itself. Back in 1918, there was something that happened in 1918, very similar to 2020. And just like in 1929, we're in 2023. We're in 2023 and we see what's happening right now. And all the indicators that led to the economy going off a cliff in 2008 are showing up again in 2023. And history repeats itself. So it's very possible that we will see a repeat of 1929 because we clearly didn't learn our lesson. History repeats itself. And people are acting right now. We're living like, what led to that decline is people who thought things were better in the 1920s, the roaring 20s. People were living like they thought things were better than they really were. Right now, things are bad, but people are still out here. The government is acting like everything's fine. And people are trying to act like things are like, it's okay when they're really not. They're not roaring. They're hard. And they're good. And I'm telling you, come 2029, not 2029, we could see or before that or right around that, could be a little before, a little after. We could see a repeat. Let me know what you think about this, guys, that women are in despair as password bros leave. Let me know what you think. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. Just remember that all roads lead to NWA, men walking away. And cheers.